Hey guys, what's up? It's Stephanie Ray. Me and my mom are embarking on the adventure of redoing our flower beds, and this is something I'm super excited about because my husband and I just extended the driveway not too long ago, and we've been kind of waiting to start working on this project, and the time is finally here, and let me show you why it's a little bit of a hot mess. We had this concrete extension added right here. It used to just be driveway and then sidewalk. So we had this expanded out, and then we had this fanned out right here, which was great. But we have this like dead area right here that we told ourselves that we would redo. We made this bed a lot smaller, and now those plants are way too big for it. We got a drainage issue, extra planters rock down here. It's just really just a big mess. We just really want to revamp it and make it look really nice and add some color. And my mom with Kitchen Garden Revival, she is helping us design our front flower bed. And we're gonna make this look really nice.
First things first, you're going to want to measure your space. Every single time that we go through something in this Get Your Life Together series, you always want to assess the space and measure what you've got to work with. So that's always number one. Figure out what you're going to want to put in it. My husband had some ideas. I had some ideas. My mother was definitely coming to the table with some great ideas to help us design our garden. She really helped us make it come to fruition.
Come along with us. We're about to head to some nurseries and check out some plants. I've never even been to a place like this. Is that sad? And then this is my mother, Heidi Miller with Kitchen Garden Revival. She is like the garden queen, and yet her daughter has never been to one of these places. It's actually sad. This is not how she raised me. I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know what happened either. I gardened, they watched, and then walked away and played.
Yeah. Whatever. Here we are now. Time to make up for it.
This is dianthus, gives you great color. It's a perennial, and it gets up to about 8 inches, so it's great for your front of your border.
You talked about perennials. What the heck is a perennial? I don't even know.
Okay, we have annuals and we have perennial. Annuals are one that last 1 year, annually, 1 year. Perennials come back year after year after year.
Okay.
Perennial.
So more bang for your buck. Either way, all this stuff is going to die in the winter probably.
Depending on how cold it is, it'll die down. The perennials will leave. They have their seasons of flowering and non-flowering. Even a semi-hardy perennial might die out if it gets cold enough down here in Texas. So.
Okay. All right, one of the things that we really wanted in our yard was a good old foxtail fern. We love the shape of it. We love the color. Adds a little pizzazz, the texture, all of that, yes. And it's on sale, so this is actually super huge. So we're starting to load up 12 of these bad boys. And I should probably help my mom.
The sweat.
Yeah, we've worked up a sweat.
We've worked up a sweat. We've got 12 foxtail ferns at 70% off. Can't beat it.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. More foxtail ferns. We had to double up. Carts. All right, now what are we looking for? We don't know. We're about to find out. They're $6.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a super buy.
Yeah, purple's good. Anything just that's gonna give good pops of color. What are these? The dianthus? Yeah, white is good. All right, so we just finished at Houston Garden Center. We got 12 foxtail ferns, and then what do we get? A bunch of dianthuses. Dianthus. Whatever. And here's our
And
haul.
we're a hot, sweaty mess.
Hot, sweaty mess. Oh, got some pretty color. Now it's load time, and we still have a lot more looking to do. All right, we're back at it. Day 2, and it is hotter than a mother. Speaking of a mother, here's my mom.
The mother.
The mother. We are at Lowe's trying to get some stone
Shopping for
because stone is really expensive, which really stinks. So we've been to probably 4 different stores, and we're trying to figure out what the best pricing is. What else are we doing today, Mom?
We've been looking for pots. Not real successful there either.
Yeah, not the most successful.
I guess yesterday was super successful, so, you know, 1 out of 2.
I see some stone. Let's see what it do with this stone. And hopefully it's not super expensive. Oh, the stone.
It's better. But what color do you want? You want the more white?
Yeah, the white stone. It is better.
This is much better.
This is like
This is almost better
50%
than
of the
the
price.
stone yard price by half.
That's insane.
That's crazy. Stone yard should be giving me a better price than doesn't.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is that Lowe's buys in huge bulk. Yeah. So just so you guys know, getting paved stones from Lowe's, not a bad gig. All right, so the struggle's real. My mom laughs.
The struggle is real.
The struggle's real. So
Decisions.
my husband has a very deep and strong desire for a, what is this, Mom? It's a spiral topiary tree. I think I said that right. He wants 2 of them. So we're here. They're not the cheapest thing in the world. And now we're trying to pick the perfect ones.
Like picking the perfect Christmas tree.
But like,
And everybody has
one
their
that's there
different-
all year round.
And everybody has their different idea of perfection.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty stressed out. So, yeah, so, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna pull the trigger. Probably non-refundable, so we'll see how it goes.
Might be the last spiral trees we ever buy.
This could be the very last ones. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to be the one that's gonna be hand trimming this tree off and on throughout the year. So that's cool. Right, so
Just add it to your list.
let's see if we can fit this stuff in my car. All right, well, we are pleasantly surprised that the 2 topiary trees fit in my car. So now we've got a Tetris situation going on in here.
A little heat stroke.
Little heat stroke. It is hot. How hot is it? It's 89 degrees. It's actually not bad, but it feels very hot.
Humid.
It feels so hot. But now we get to go home and then put these bad boys in the ground because we don't want anyone to jack them. I don't know why I'm concerned about that, but apparently I'm concerned. I don't know.
And she's been given the very important watering instructions, the most important part.
What scares me, let me be honest with you guys, I kind of suck at watering. I'm not horrible now. I was the worst probably 2 years ago, but I'm not the greatest. So Ray, since this is his dream to have these trees, he's gonna have to help out because I don't want to mess these trees up. Yeah, so hopefully we don't break them on the way home.
They'll be showstoppers.
Hopefully. Let's hope. Anywho, all right, let's go home.
Let's
go. So my husband says that I basically have a really bad habit of starting projects and not finishing them. I am fully aware of that. I get super crunk and then I have like shiny ball syndrome and then I start doing something else. So as a part of all of this getting my life together, I told myself that I was going to fully complete, not just complete-ish, but fully complete projects when I do them. And along with the landscaping project that we're doing in this Get Your Life Together, there's been some plants that I bought and I kind of have used, and I put them on the back table in the backyard, and they've just been sitting there and they didn't have a home. So I've been like saying, I'm gonna get some pots to put these plants in. I'll get them, no big deal. And of course I don't get them. And so weeks go by and then the plants are sitting there and things look crazy. So I've just bought these 2 planters at the store called At Home. This one had like a chip on the side that's like this big, but I got it for 25% off, and it's a pretty big planter. I mean, that's at least like 15 inches, 14 inches tall. So it's a really good size planter. And then this one's a little shorter. I got a couple different colors and different kind of like textures to them because I wanted them to contrast a little bit. And these are kind of the colors of our patio furniture cushions and things of that nature. So I just wanted them to kind of blend well, and I wanted some greenery back here anyway. My mom gave me a rosemary plant. Get this. She gave me this rosemary plant probably about 4 to 5 months ago, and it's just been sitting in our front yard. That's what my husband's talking about. So finally getting our full landscape life together without being crazy excessive. And I'm about to pot some plants. So not very exciting. I do have gardening gloves. I bought these. They're actually dirty because they've been used. Thank you very much. And I don't have an actual shovel, but I don't really feel like that's going to hinder my progress today. Luckily, my kids have a sand shovel, so I'm just utilizing the tools that I've got, and I'm just going to go for it. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. And then I've got Murphy. I've got my dogs with me. Murphy, you want to say hi? This is Old Man Murph. He is 13. He is our geriatric animal. He's our wiener dog. But he's going to hang with me outside while I do this too. I may mess it up. Whatever. May do well. Never know. Oh, but I am going to get dirt everywhere. Probably should put my gloves on. Interestingly enough, since I waited so long to actually plant the potted rosemary, it actually rooted in the ground up front, so I had to take a shovel and like break the roots. I'm sure we're gonna have a random rosemary plant just sprout up front in the landscaping. But now I'm having trouble getting the root out of the plastic container, so you know, just random things you run into when you wait too long to finish things. So. I am not a gardener, but I try to be. I tend to have a black thumb, but my heart just continues to do this, and it hopes that one day I'll have some success. The coleuses that I actually planted in a pot up front, they've actually been alive for a few weeks. It was trial and error because I think one was getting too much sun. These are partial shade plants. Not a very pretty one, but we'll throw it in there where you can see it anyway. So you don't want them like in areas that are going to be like constantly heavily exposed to sun. So I hope these do okay back here because the sun kind of really hits it hard at the last part of the day. But then there's parts of the day that aren't so bad and they're kind of shaded. So I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, coleuses are really cool. You know, what would have been really legit is if I would have bought like the fall colored coleuses. They have these, like these are kind of like a pink. If you look at them, they're real pretty. They've got a flower right there at the top. They have like this particular coleus that I bought has pink leaves, but you can buy ones that have like maroon leaves. And they look super pretty with fall stuff. That was kind of a fail on my part, but I like pink. So I like pink year round. It doesn't end in the fall. So I am actually totally good with it. I love how my dog Minnie, I don't know if y'all can see her, is back there in the window. She was not trying to come out earlier, so ain't nobody got time to open the door right now. So like I said, I'm not a gardener, so don't be looking at this for gardening tips. I'm just totally about aesthetics. My mother, though, with Kitchen Garden Revival, Heidi, she is for show a gardener. Probably should have consulted her for this, but she wasn't feeling too hot today. So I told her she needs to rest because I love my mom and she needs rest. Sometimes she goes a little too hard because she's a busybody and I just want her to be okay. So she's resting at home. I could call her even, but another part of my laziness. Ironically, I thought that I needed my kid's shovel, or I was freaking out that I didn't have a shovel at first. I didn't even use it. I just used these. These were my shovel today. Oh well, the things we think we need, and we actually don't. I have 3 money-saving tips for you when it comes to landscaping. Number 1, go buy all your own plants and trees. You can save a lot of money that way. Landscapers will charge you $10 or $15 when the plant actually costs them $5. So if you can actually go and get your own trees and plants, then you can save money, a lot of money actually, that way. Number 2, if you can bring things home yourself, you will save money that way as well too, especially if you're going out and buying the plants yourself because you'll save on delivery fees. When we got our 2 spiral trees, it would have been $100 just to deliver them to the house. Luckily, we were able to Tetris it a little bit. I was able to put the back 2 rows down in my SUV and we were able to fit them in, and I saved $100 that way. It's a little risky because you don't want to mess them up, but we were good. We didn't mess them up, thank God, and I'm pretty sure everything is non-refundable when you walk out of there, but that's a great way to save money as well. Number 3, now we did not observe this, but this is a way to save money, is do the work yourself. Do it in pieces. It is hard work planting trees, pulling things out. I did a little bit of work myself. I did pull some plants. My husband kind of helped a little bit with that as well. So we saved a little bit there. We tried to do some of the things to prep things, but you know, we had somebody come do it, but we were very mindful about who we hired, and we feel like we got a really, really good price on everything. So those are my 3 tips on how to save money when you're doing a big landscaping job like this. Guys, do me a favor. If you really like this content and you want to see more of it, please subscribe and ring the little bell so that you can see when my new videos come out. Thank you so much for watching.